Oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I mean, Guns of the Lollylulilo. This came out almost 15 years ago. I checked.
I am almost 15 years ago.
That's not how you say that. You are
Fuck
almost
you.
15 years old. That is true.
I'm almost 16, you bitch.
But that's not okay. Fine. I don't know how old you are, but that's what you said. But you said it wrong.
I know.
I think. Let me
Said
go
it
fucking.
correctly. Thank you.
There we go. Now with the blinds shut, we can actually see the goddamn screen. So this game doesn't have an opening movie. It starts right to the main menu.
Nice.
And you probably shouldn't be looking too close at the background.
It looked like the fucking graveyard with
It
the
sure
boss.
did. It does look a lot like that. There is the option for mission briefing here. We're not gonna do that.
Alright.
We're gonna go straight to new game. We're gonna go back to the mission briefing, but not quite yet. There are difficulties in this game. You can go liquid easy, naked normal, solid normal, big boss hard, or the boss extreme.
I am big boss hard right now.
You sure? Or you've been fucking cooming about this series for like every week now.
Fuck you!
So
You made me.
So solid normal is like the most normal. Normal settings for Europe and North America. I think we're pretty normal, so let's go with that. Things are gonna be fucking weird when we start, but I'll explain as we go.
Also, that's a fucking lie. We aren't normal.
Probably not, but we're European. So this is gonna be really weird, but... Up, there we go.
Who is David Hayter? Accomplished actor,
What?
screenwriter, voice,
So we are currently watching television.
citizen of the world.
He has a cyborg guy.
Comfortable childhood.
Maybe.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah?
Those are real people.
Yeah. This is David Hayter.
Kobe!
And... Yeah, Kobe.
You stay afloat.
You mean in high school?
So that's David Hayter, who plays Snake and Big Boss in 3. And who is also Snake. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know. I know who David Hayter
And
is.
that is Lee Merriweather, who was Batwoman in the 1966 Batman movie. Among other things.
You could tell us.
Oh, well, it's not much of a secret, but I have a tattoo of Kobe on my.
So I can actually switch channel if I want. I just switch over to this channel because this is the most interesting channel because David Hayter is here. I think it's random which channel you start on. But we are currently watching television, supposedly in the Metal Gear world.
Oh, well, I was hoping to promote my new movie. I'm just coming off the set.
No, David Hayter. Why? Here, wearing an eye patch.
Oh, the eye patch. This is pretty cool, actually. Gives me real-time information and weather, traffic reports. Actually, watching baseball games.
What drives you? What are your dreams?
And yes, this interview is supposed to be very weird and uncomfortable,
I'd have to
Yeah.
I believe.
Let your dreams drive you. A message of hope to today's young people from David Hayter.
This is the existence of David Hayter.
In the, yeah?
It imply the existence of a David
Oh,
Stan.
it's commercial time.
Pepsi.
Never a shot in the dark. So those all the television programs are fucking amazing and interesting, and you get them when you start the game. And I think if you sit on the main menu for too long as well. Since we're gonna be doing multiple sessions, don't press start quite yet. Since we're gonna be doing multiple sessions I think we're gonna try and start each session with watching another television show. It does feature live action appearances of several voice actors from this game and even a couple from previous Metal Gears. So this is Metal Gear Solid 4. This game, I've told you a little bit about this game. I've told you that it is divisive.
Metal Gear Solid 4, the movie.
Yes, it is divisive, and also not, because when it came out, it got raving reviews. This game got several perfect 10s. It's got a perfect 40 out of 40 from Famitsu.
Who the fuck is Famitsu?
Famitsu is like the biggest gaming magazine in Japan. Yeah. And they rate their games on a scale from 0 to 40 for some reason. I think it might be like they have 4 people giving scores. Anyways,
That makes sense.
so I hope I haven't like primed you wrong by saying that it's divisive. But
I am super excited.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell from my
I've also told you
messages
there's a
I've
lot
said.
of cutscenes, a lot of very long cutscenes,
Yeah.
and that's kind of memed on, and it's also kind of true. Before we're gonna go into the game, but I just want to mention I've tried to capture this game on my capture card, and there is some weirdness, and I'm not sure why. I usually can capture PS3 games fine. When I capture this, when things are moving, I end up with like weird scan lines, and I'm afraid we're just gonna have to deal with that. Because I don't know how to fix it. I'm not buying another HDMI splitter to fucking fight the HDCP. I think we should start this video game now. Start.
I start one. Man, I hate all.
In the not too distant future, on a tired battlefield, war has become routine.
The war between base and cringe. Like
Something like that.
all the
Actually,
other
not
games.
even. You're gonna learn what kind of war this is.
a war on drugs. I'm joining the
This
war
is
on drugs.
on the side of drugs. Yeah. This is a Hideo Kojima game. Did you know? It almost wasn't. David Hayter. This game was originally supposed to be directed by Shuyo Murata, I think his name is. Eric Zimmerman, Jennifer Hale is in this. It was supposed to be directed by Murata. I hope I'm saying his name right. Who worked? He co-wrote Debbie May West and Paul Eating. You should remember those names. You should definitely remember Quinton Flynn, but not Carrie Payton.
Quinton Flynn.
Yes. Kim My Guest, you should also remember. I don't remember who Lara Cody is. What was I saying? Yeah. Murata was supposed to direct this. Then some fucktards. Oh, Phil Lamar. Remember who that is? Good. Richard Doyle, do you remember who that is? I told you to remember that name, actually. When we saw it last time.
Has changed.
Let's listen to this.
Oh, it's
It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life.
I see you pointing like a fucking soy jack. But the fucking people watching this don't.
I'm pointing like a soy jack.
War has changed.
Well,
This game
rapidly
came out
turning
like
my head.
3 months before Fallout 3 came out and said war never changes. I find that funny.
War has changed. War never changes.
Bodies enhance and regulate their abilities.
Yeah, nanomachines.
Genetic control,
Remember nanomachines?
I do.
emotion control.
I remember the weird beginning cutscene from Solid 1.
Yeah,
Under control.
It was a good cutscene.
it was.
War has changed.
Am I the bigger boss or the smaller snake?
I don't know. What did it look like?
He had a white mustache, so I'm thinking big boss.
Interesting.
Who controls the battle?
How though?
Controls history.
I don't know.
Well-
Clones. Solidus! He has a white mustache.
Solidus also died.
Fuck you.
I mean, to be fair,
Everyone's gonna die eventually. This could be a prequel.
several people have died and then not died.
Yeah.
I think.
It's Liquid.
Liquid has died and then
Ocelot?
not died.
White mustache?
They're playing as Ocelot, you
That's
think?
not Ocelot.
No. I mean, the voice is pretty unmistakable.
I have to see the eye. Okay, it's not Big Boss.
Hmm.
It doesn't have an eye patch.
Fucking piece of shit gun.
Yeah, where's my Sock'em?
Yeah.
My Sock'em gauntlet or what the fuck?
Gauntlet?
What the fuck are those? Wappum, Sock'em? Those big ass...
Robots. Rock'em Sock'em robots?
Probably. They're like big gloves you can punch people with. Like,
Probably also.
I don't know, 30-ounce punch boxing gloves? Or
I don't
something? I don't know, so you can punch your brother in the face without him crying.
So you're in gameplay now.
Old Snake. That doesn't give me any hints to who the
Good.
fuck this... There are 4 snakes in this franchise.
You're playing the video game. And your controls are different.
I know.
Do you see that there's something underneath the truck? You can now crouch walk. If you press...
How do I crouch?
if you hold it... There you go. You got a ration.
Ration.
Rations now work like rations used to. Do you notice your stress meter going down? You got a stress meter underneath your life bar.
I did not. I see it now.
Yeah. That is affected by a bunch of factors, including heat. So going into shade will help. So going into shade will help you deal with your stress. Your stress of being on this battlefield and sweating. Yoji Shinkawa, best boy.
When does this game take place?
Is that a spoiler?
I don't have to tell me.
It'll become obvious pretty soon.
Is this a real life war?
Like a real conflict that has happened in real life? No.
Okay.
Like it's about as real as the Shadow Moses incident. Yeah, Fred Durst.
Oh, Fred Durst.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
I want to see the super-powered team of villains.
You might see a super fuck. Yeah.
Super Patao.
Ka-chow. So you have context-sensitive buttons.
That's not my first person anymore. How the
No.
fuck do I play this game? Please tell
L1
me.
for
What?
the other bumper for first person now.
Oh, that's so disgusting. I hate it. Fuck this game. This is the worst game.
Already.
Yeah.
I feel like we've read the name Tetsuya Wakao before. Kobayashi just makes me think of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I think
Something said moo.
A cow, maybe. A cow, perhaps? I don't know for sure.
No, you don't.
Perhaps.
It does. Oh, you mean like that cow?
Took you a while to understand.
Because that meme I've only seen you use ever.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, that's...
Yeah.
Those are... If those have nukes, they're gears, but if they don't, they're technical gears, right?
If they can't fire nukes, they're not Metal Gears.
It
Then again,
does look like Rex and the Shagohod had a child with the chicken. No.
with raised legs, but with
Yeah.
toes. There's several influences at play here. You have a knife. You're not fucking fighting those.
No, goodbye.
You should be moving forward though. You see your... Oh! Yep.
Like that?
Yeah. Oh, you've been spotted. You should probably find somewhere to hide. You should probably not be running in the middle of the street.
Like this?
Yeah, that works. I don't know if there's a good path from up
What
here.
the fuck are those things?
You might learn later.
Also, this game seems a lot more sci-fi than...
Well, and that should suggest something to you.
This is like far in the future, so this is probably Snake.
Might be.
Solid, not naked.
Yeah. Except he's old now, so he's not solid.
Wrinkly snake. Not just like Vine.
I was making like a dick joke. Because old
I
men need
also
Viagra.
made one.
Okay.
Wrinkly
Good.
snake.
Oh,
Like mine, you
oh.
fuckhead.
Yeah, fine. I'm the fuckhead. You should probably be trying to... Do you see your radar up in the right corner? You have a red pulsating circle.
Yeah.
That's where you should be headed. I don't know if you can open that door, but you can jump this.
Triangle.
Yes,
Or-
but I think you just X'd it.
Yeah, because Metal Gears 3 and
You picked up an assault rifle.
an AK 102, I think.
Something like that.
I didn't really look at it too much. I was AK. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
AK. It's
That's
an AK.
fine.
It's a Kalashnikov.
Oh, Harry Gregson Williams. And I didn't manage to read the other name in time.
So this is in the far future. Solidus is dead. So
Hey, get ready to press L1. There you go. It's kinda scary.
that is fucking scary. Oh, I don't like those things.
No, as you shouldn't.
Those things are actually kind of creepy.
Yeah, but it also does goofy shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh, Jesus. Kool-Aid Man, that shit.
I thought you said you played this game before. Why are you surprised by that?
No, I'm
Also, stealth suits.
I'm participating.
That's fucking awesome.
It is a fucking awesome stealth suit.
Oh no, he's so wrinkly.
Did you see that? They replaced the word solid with old,
Yeah.
confirming that this is indeed the Solid Snake. And you're probably the going in more blind than anyone ever has because you didn't know that this was Solid Snake beforehand. Which was, you know, not hidden at all in promotional material or anything.
What? What?
Another gun lost. One more gun rejected. On the bug and such. Never mind that shit.
Oh, I don't like the legs. They're like,
Good.
I mean, I like them because they aren't.
Did you see that?
I saw.
He just-
That's why I don't like the legs. They're super cool. I
Yeah.
fucking love the legs, but I hate the legs. Camo suit.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but you did have a camo index
I did.
previously.
Are they gonna check the box?
Invalid target.
I think it's in the box.
No place for Hideo. L1. Hey. It's watermelon. Not a person.
Watermelon. Oh, look at that fucking ass.
Yeah.
Hear me out though.
Did you see that they were spewing some green goop out their asses? I don't
So
know
I
what
did.
that's about even.
Also, I really like the legs.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate the legs. They're so weird, creepy,
Yeah.
but also very cool.
Oh, I love this song. This is the old Snake theme. Here's Morosada Mori again, the military advisor.
Also a great ass on that boy.
Yeah.
Is he the only living snake that we know
Technically.
of?
Liquid is very technically kind of alive.
In his arm, but probably Ocelot is probably also dead.
Opening theme, love theme. Lyrics by Hideo Kojima.
Right now,
You know what the funniest thing is? Smash Bros. Brawl, I think, released before this and included a track called Love Theme from Metal Gear Solid 4. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Love Theme? And also the Shadow Moses stage on Smash Bros. Can have both Ray, Rex, and Gecko show up in the back. Those things are called Gecko. I forgot you hadn't heard that name and I said it and whatever. You're gonna learn very soon what they're called. Hideo Kojima. I believe he was checking for like mines under the gun.
Yeah, that's a thing they used to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a thing. People hiding bombs under guns and corpses.
I mean, that guy did look pretty dead, but you can never be too safe.
Yeah.
Look at that ace.
Hear me out.
mean, you don't even need to hear me out.
No, like...
You should say... Oh, but stop! Close your eyes, like a motherfucker, because the save screen...
Stop min kropp.
Stopp min kropp. Because, like... you can't really see it, but... there's little save thumbnails with spoilers. There we go. I believe we should be continuing at this point.
Alright.
I don't think we have much of a choice other than like closing the game and let's continue. 3 days earlier. So this very much does look like that place. Hey, you should be having a thumb on the X button. Be ready to... X. And you can press it multiple times. Yeah. So this game is gonna be fucking wanking the series super hard. And it's gonna just sometimes be like, press the X button for nostalgia.
Press the X button for nostalgia that happened like...
For you it happened very recently.
Yeah. But also I fucking love Metal Gear, Jesus fuck.
Yeah. I mean, even
Otacon!
Yeah.
Otaku convention!
Notice that Otacon is not old.
Yeah, that's weird.
Christopher Randolph.
Friend waiting for you. Otacon. The test results.
Wanna see the name on the grave?
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome.
So yeah, Snake
None of the tests were able to
is aging rapidly.
Hmm.
For some reason.
Is Werner syndrome a real thing?
Probably. I haven't actually looked that up. Let me
Because I know my granddad had a disease that made him, like, age
Really?
faster. So he died at age 71, but his body was like 90.
I see. Shame.
let's try another doctor.
Werner syndrome is a rare inherited disorder marked by rapid aging that begins in early adolescence or young adulthood and an increased risk of cancer. So yes, that's a real thing. Yeah, Fox die. Press X to remember Fox die.
Fuck.
I like to do those with like a steady rhythm, like 1, 2, 3, 4 with the X button.
But we don't know where Naomi is.
Yeah, fucking Naomi just put Fox die in us. Yeah, remember Naomi?
I do.
I don't know about touching down a helicopter. There you go. Good old... Good old
Colonel.
Roy. Who last time we saw him
Was an AI.
wasn't him.
It was an AI who said shit like,
I need scissors 61.
please leave a message after the beep.
Beep.
That's,
Analysis and assessment staff of the PMC.
I love that whole thing.
Yeah. I love that Snake is always so knowledgeable. Whenever someone says something, he's like always like, oh yeah, that's this thing. I remember that.
That's the thing I read about on the internet.
I bet you were really good at the muck tuck eating contest.
What?
Don't you remember that? When he met Vulcan Raven and was like,
Alright.
I bet you were a real threat at the Eskimo games. At the muck tuck eating contest and the ear pull. Or whatever.
Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move.
Fucking Liquid.
Liquid.
X to remember Liquid Snake. I love that the flashbacks are straight up just the PS1 graphics.
Yeah.
I genuinely do like that they believe those are still presentable.
Yeah.
Man, I remember the first time I saw the Yoji Shinkawa art of Roy Campbell. For some reason, my brain decided, oh, I think this is a black man. And then I got to see what he actually looks like at a 3 mall, and I'm like, oh, that's not a black man.
He's white. Ew.
Press the start button.
Only black people work for the government.
Start button.
Fuck.
You need to be
I
actually
hate-
pressing the start button.
I hate start buttons. It should be options.
Holidays must have taken the day off.
That's a realistic egg.
Yes.
It's another realistic egg. That's a
No, they're not
child.
realistic because the fucking eggshell breaks the way it should and
Yeah.
doesn't end up in the fucking thing.
Also, a child is counting.
Yes. In song form.
Cringe. Who was that child?
Act 1. Liquid Sun. Who was that child? I bet
I
if you will
believe
play
the
the
child
video
is-
game...
Wait, no, not the child. The sun is gaseous. I was about to
What
say,
the fuck even is the sun? The sun is like a big fusion reactor.
yeah, I was about to say, I believe the child is gaseous.
This child might be a little gassy. Oh, codec sound. Don't do a fucking stupid ass pog face.
It was my immediate reaction.
I
to
know
the
it
codec.
was. New codec.
Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits.
David is putting on real fucking gravel now that he's old Snake.
Weapons, officially designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs.
So they're talking about the bipedal tanks.
Yeah,
Official name is Irving.
Tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot.
gecko.
Your best
Yeah.
bet is to stay out
I probably shouldn't have said that, but I just slipped out. It's fine.
Breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this
Here we
scenario.
go.
Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with liquids
War
that are
price.
unseen.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the army's operatives for
Why did he look like that?
that. Oh, and Snake,
Did you not hear the cutscene? Did you not press X button to remember Liquid Snake? We know he's here.
find
Yeah.
it up ahead.
Mark II.
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
There we go. I think you should... There you go, Octa Camo. So basically, if you lie down on the ground and stay still, or if you use the triangle button at a wall to press up against it, you will get camo. And your camo index will go up.
16%.
Yeah. If you press the start button... The start button...
Yeah, I was trying to see how high.
this is your main menu now. Can go to the codec here. You'll have a weapons menu, an item menu. Can you just... I'm curious, can you just press briefing?
Also, these are
Yeah.
kanji, right?
Yeah, but I can't read these. Ah, no. Okay.
This is tutorial.
You will
shit.
have also a camo menu later, because you'll be able to choose your camo. If you press start again, because I want you now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So you have a modern control scheme. You hold L1 to aim and R1 to fire, like a gun, like a trigger. I think you should save again, and then we're gonna go to the main menu. I can actually do it for you. Because we're gonna watch the mission briefing 2, which fuck, I pressed the wrong button because I've been playing goddamn old PS2 games. Close your eyes, yeah. I've been playing old PS2 games where circle is confirmed. Just like Solid 1. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna go to the main menu, exit the title screen. And we're gonna watch the mission briefing, which I believe was originally meant to be right here. But they decided that would be too much cutscene.
In
which is
cutscene Gear 4.
Yeah. They decided that would be too much, so instead they just made the ending cutscene like 71 minutes long, which I have mentioned to you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to mission briefing.
So
You might need to
71
close
like,
your
like-
eyes for this too, because I think this might take us... Oh. I'm choosing a save file. I'm choosing our save file, so there should not be any spoilers. Yep, Act 1 mission briefing. You can look. So this is like a cutscene that they decided was too long to be here. But I've decided that it is not.
How long is it?
I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes or around.
Damn.
It's a big aeroplane. Aeroplanes make strangers of us all. Give us distance. And we get this again.
Need 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 9,
And also Solidus,
Yes, Solidus.
which makes me... I don't know what that makes me feel.
Yeah.
Hype? Anxious? Or maybe the easiest way to describe it would be
Yeah, just a pork face.
pog and pointing.
Just a soy jack face.
Backlash. Now the
Manhattan incident. That's MGS2.
militarily in other countries' affairs.
So we're after that.
The push towards military privatization, with PMCs at the heart of that movement.
You're gonna hear that a lot. Private military companies.
PMCs have no basis in nations or ideology.
That's a shoe.
They are private
Yes,
enterprises.
I just noticed that.
It's two shoes.
I haven't noticed that before.
In addition to dispatching
It's
mercenaries
like
to war
Converse.
zones, they
Yeah.
secure weapons,
Teddy bear.
train local
2 teddy bear.
soldiers. They're contractors for war itself.
It's almost like there's a child living
Yeah.
here.
Their clientele includes
In one of these boxes.
So that says liquid,
rebel
and there's a hen, and that's a solid, and there's a hen, and she mentioned Solidus. So they just named their hens after Les Enfants Terribles.
Yeah,
And that's
fucking
kind of
bitch
insane.
Mother.
the Middle East, the rise of the
I wanted Solidus to be cloned and be the son of Big Boss, son of Solidus.
Sonny, Christina Pacelli.
That's an ugly child. That's
It's
a
not
very
that
ugly
bad.
child.
It's not that bad.
I would bully her.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
They're ready.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Come on, Hal, just take the fucking eggs. Just put them next to you and say I'll be eating them in a minute.
The Pentagon's new battlefield control system has produced
It's just someone take the eggs from the child.
hired guns.
Like taking eggs from a baby.
The system is developed by Arms Tech Security.
Armstech, AT Core.
In recent years, AT Corp has shifted focus from weapons development to security tools.
Didn't we, I think we've encountered Armstech before. Wasn't fucking... that's the company in Metal Gear Solid 1
Maybe.
soldiers and units, but also macro-level information about field conditions and order.
Just look at his fucking wallpaper. Yeah. You fucking started pointing at the same time as I.
The global presence of PMCs has grown.
It's got a dingo wallpaper.
Dingo.
Oh, I'm glad, Dingo. I'm so glad.
Dingo! I fucking love Dingo.
Pearls, pearls, pearls.
My pals!
So anyone who hasn't fucking either played Zoe or watched us play Zoe is not gonna know what the fuck we're talking about. Please, someone comfort this child. Did you see the picture frame?
God damn, Snake smokes a lot. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Snake! You were smoking again, weren't you?
Snake.
Yeah, she just got up a stutter.
Ah, I thought she was like doing snake. Like a
No, not on purpose.
slippery snake.
There's more. State governments and rebel groups
That's a
can't
robot.
match the
Yeah.
maintenance
Is that a robot?
standing forces.
That is likely a... Oh, is it Snatcher or Police Notes? I forget. Another Kojima game that has something like that.
Before everybody had them on the payroll.
We'll learn more about that later.
And as a result, regular armies began to decline worldwide. It's hard to believe, I know, but PMCs are beginning to overtake conventional armies in terms of...
God damn it.
Nowadays, it's the PMCs who serve as standard battalions. They already make up 60% of all combatant forces in zones of conflict. 60%?
That's quite a lot.
The fact is, the world now depends largely on PMCs for waging its wars.
An endless series of proxy battles.
First place, the U.S. abstained from voting on that resolution. In effect, Washington was endorsing PMCs without ever revealing its true intentions. Until they got wind of the uprising, that is. The U.S. has exported too much.
So there will be seeing quite a lot of these little slideshows.
Yeah.
That's exactly
But I guess there's a lot worse ways to convey information.
activity. Analysts are calling
At least there's something to look at as opposed to most codec calls.
Yeah.
stoking oil market. But I, for one, don't intend to simply stand by and watch it happen. For the PMCs, market expansion entails fanning the flames of war. It means more refugees, more orphans.
That's MGS2, that's a picture of Raiden as a child.
Even as PMC soldiers get more specialized, they're also getting younger.
You remember when we,
Yeah.
yeah. That might also be. There we go.
That's right, at least.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of PMCs in business worldwide, and their numbers are growing. Currently, 5 of them are big enough to be labeled global powers, 2 in the US, and 1 each in the UK, France, and Russia. Reconnaissance has revealed that those 5 PMCs are run by a dummy corporation that acts as a single mother.
Oh, get ready for this.
This mother company embodies the 5 largest PMCs. Her name is Outer Heaven.
You can't be. You gotta vocalize some things. You can't just pog at everything.
He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
I fucking love Shinkawa's artwork.
Yeah. Look at his flowy
Man
coat.
once known as Ocelot. He aims to fan the flames of war even higher, to create the perfect world once envisioned by Big Boss.
Remember that?
Yep.
Soldiers will always have a place. He must be stopped before it's too late. Do you understand, Snake?
So you can do a few things here.
Any means
If you press the select button, you'll see all the buttons you can press.
stop Liquid's insurrection.
So with the triangle, you can switch around what screen you have in the center, and you're currently in control of the little robot.
Isn't that right, Colonel?
Up in the corner. Also, if you press L2, you can just ignore all this bullshit and have
It's a covert
have the main. Oh, go get that!
hired hit. A wet workshop targeting the head of a major multi.
You just picked up a music track for your iPod.
Pog. Child.
Yes.
Because of the military might of the PMCs
Did they say her name?
have on the economy. War is to the 21st.
Or more importantly, did you register her name?
to the
No.
20th. The pillar of
Let's save it then.
global economy.
Alright.
You'll recall a rather alarming report issued by
Can I push the child?
No.
Fuck.
one that described a new model for perpetual war. What we're facing now is a whole new ballgame.
Iron Mountain's Delphi technique.
That was fiction.
Hi, Hal.
It existed only on paper. The reality is far more serious. The global community is concerned, but they're all too afraid of the war economy collapsing to do anything about it.
The war economy. Another phrase you're gonna be hearing a lot.
Serving to me.
Snake,
She doesn't want him smoking.
this mission isn't an order from Washington.
Yeah, smoking's cringe. That shit'll kill you.
Not something the UN can officially sanction either. But we can't just look the other way while Liquid plots this insurrection. If we fail to act, he'll become the greatest.
Yeah, so not an order from Washington. Snake is not military anymore. Because you remember in MGS2, him and Otacon had started their own group called Philanthropy. And now they're living here in this flying fortress with their adopted daughter.
Do they have an adopted daughter together?
I mean, kind of.
Gay.
Yes. Solidus.
Our intelligence on Liquid
No name on that. I don't think they have a third hand yet.
reports from US
Solid,
special
solidus,
forces
liquid.
mobilized after we at the UN reported our findings.
My snake.
They're tracking Liquid's movements. About 18 hours ago, he was spotted in the Middle East.
There's a rebel army
Gosh darn Liquid Snake.
made up of ethnic minorities.
Can you say ethnic minorities? Is that PC? Did I steal that joke? I'm not gonna be stealing from Maxor this time. I'm gonna be stealing from Steak Bentley, who made the best video on YouTube, which is called Metal Gear Solid 4 Was a Mistake. And it's like 4 hours long, and it's amazing, and I love it.
I'm gonna smash his kneecaps.
I see.
And of course, they got help from the local PMCs.
Right. A proxy war between hired guns.
PMC versus PMC.
Yeah.
A quagmire of war.
Giggity.
All too typical victims of the new
Yeah.
world economy.
So this is basically what everything is now. Just
Into the conflict zone.
instead of fighting wars, countries and groups are just like hiring armies to fight for them.
Objective is to make contact with our informants. Rat Patrol Team 01.
Rat PT-01, said the subtitles.
Sounds sneaky.
Stop smoking.
Special forces
Also, his cigarette is
the
very,
Army's
The cigarette is bent.
yeah, limp. That's not a cigar, that's a cigarette.
I can vouch for them personally.
Child.
Child. You have technically heard her name, but not here in this cutscene.
Transportation to the area will be provided under cover of a UN humanitarian aid mission, with support from the U.S. military. From there on, though,
She's quite
no
shy.
protection and no guarantees from anyone. And you must not leave behind any evidence of your involvement in the area, let alone that
Do you have any guess as to who she could be?
if word of this ever leaked out, it would spark a global firestorm.
No? That's cool.
Shut up. Adoptive child, you say?
Snake,
To shreds, you say?
What about his wife? To shreds, you say?
I saw a meme the other day about the lion returning.
Yeah.
And how's our brothers doing? To shreds, you say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gilliman did what?
No one who doesn't know 40k is gonna get that.
I'm not like the PMCs. I don't need your money.
Thank you.
But if you're going to spark something, spark this.
Snake showing that he's the only character who's allowed to be fun and say cool action one-liners.
Fine. I'll start my own fire.
That's another steak pull. God damn it. It's such a good video. There's one thing I don't like about that video, and that's when he quotes an interview with Agnes Kaku that I feel it just strikes me as elitist, and never mind. Press A button. You got some iPod music. You got Inori no Uta from Hide-chan Radio, which is a thing that exists.
Is there an actual song that isn't like just in this game?
I don't know. Good. We'll be back with the real game on the next time.